Так, всем привет, продолжаем проходить игру The Council. Остановились на том, что у нас появились способности новые. Оказывается, демон, это наш один из главных врагов, это наш отец, оказывается. Теперь мы идем узнавать, где же Машка. Насколько все скоротечно, все необычно. Мы можем читать мысли, кажется. Очень необычный сюжет начинается. Наверное, будет интересно. А где выход? А, он тут. Наверное, бодрячком. Так, идемте на причал. Сейчас я могу выйти на причал. Так, звук есть уже. И вот. Этого не грузилось я. Успею, не успею. Там надо. Я тут пропустил в самом начале. Можно было прочитать в начале. Привет, привет. Да, полтора, наверное. Смотрите, кто у нас там стоит. Есть, сестра. Не успел, что ли?
Emily, what are you doing here? You wouldn't have seen... Mother? No!
Блин, я не успел, да?
No, what's happened? No, Mother! No!
She's ruined my life, Lou.
Блин.
I am sorry.
What were you thinking?
Emma meant everything to me. Your mother destroyed everything by shooting her. She was me. and I was her.
Аля. Да, дайте эту хрень
Dear God, I beg you, make him kill me. I've had enough of it all. I no longer have the strength in me.
хочу. Убивать его. Блин, ну что ты будешь делать? Как я... Я не все диалоги, я вроде... Как я не успел? Делать-то. Я не буду, наверное, его...
You're the one who killed Emma, not my mother.
And it wouldn't have happened if Sarah hadn't struck out at Emma first.
I needed to talk to her. She was going to tell me everything.
I am sorry. I did what Emma would have done.
Понятно.
Get out of here.
Убивать я не
Why
буду,
you
осталось
always
только...
lied to me? Why didn't you ever tell me I was his son?
Всё, блин, читаться стойно, я надеялся, я могу спасти. Или... Остальные-то книги я пробую. Короче, часика на полтора стрима запустил, наверное.
Rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies. Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
Дар или проклятие? Будет явно в какой степени это дар, может.
No, this is an advantage. I could get used to this pretty quickly, I think. Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough
А
to
без
drive you
понятия,
crazy.
где они.
Everything I believed in.
Давненько не заходили.
Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute. Sir Gregory?
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing. But
Это
you must
тоже
be a bit
все-таки, да,
shaken.
поэтому я его
That's
слабость
the
толком
least
не
you can
знаю.
say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Внезапно, да. И они так вот. Понятно, это смысл, наверное, на нем вот этот посмотрим. Демон.
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into
Просто на
this
свет
world,
определенном
we
обличии.
retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
Я откуда знаю, что
But
будет.
if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his peers. He uses up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. We are eternal, Louis. When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny, isn't it?
Well, it's all a question of your point of view. From man's point of view, I can understand how he would have that impression if ever he found out. But don't forget your true nature. From the demon's point of view, in other words, ours, letting man do as he thinks fit would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
But what about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine a creature that dies without reaching the age of adulthood. It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position.
Мне
on
надо
the
в политическую их
political
игру
chess.
вступить.
I only
Интересно.
hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Are you trying to warn me that I'm in danger?
That, Louis, will be up to you to choose. Most of all, make sure you don't pick the wrong side. William has had all the time he needs to think about this. You do not. I'm sorry to say this, but this first choice might well be of capital importance to your future. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Huh, that's me.
Так, это я помню.
President George Washington.
Тамагочку, привет. Да, я почти не стримлю, это редко последний.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Даже такие вроде игр-то интересуют. Надо. Как дела, Тамагочи? Новое или нет? Проходишь грим или забил пока что?
Monsieur Jacques Perru. Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
А как нормально все-таки это DLC или хрень? Эмбер вроде забил уже.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Emily, can I come in?
No, it's not a good time. Not right now. Leave me alone.
название стрима у меня что-то старое осталось, я его пытался менять, так и осталось.
I can tell from your voice that there's something wrong. Let me in. We have to talk, Emily.
I said no, goddamn you.
Ну понятно, значит, Диабло все-таки поинтереснее. Такой сюжет, пипец, оказывается, что вот этот главный герой, главный герой вот этот, что он, оказывается, демон, что вот этот чел здесь, один из главных, тоже демон, блин. Обычная какой-то Холмовская игра, не сделали демонов. Не буду давить.
Now my mother? How far will your anger go?
Она свою сестру грохнула, близняшку.
You know nothing. You understand nothing.
On the contrary, everything that goes on in here is much bigger than you and me. You made your choices and now you're going to have to take responsibility for them. Look, I must tell you something important. Emily, listen to me.
I'm fed up with talking.
It's about what's happening here. It's about Mortimer and home.
I know they are demons.
That's
Она еще и знает, что она демон.
I'm one of them, Emily. I'm a demon too.
I know.
But how?
Sir Gregory stopped by to tell me.
Она сказала.
He wanted to bid me a welcome.
I don't understand.
Welcome to the family.
И она тоже, да?
You're his daughter?
Mortimer's daughter, Louis.
That makes you my sister?
Yes. Just the thought of the night when I suggested that we... I feel so ashamed, Louis.
Кстати...
And that means Emma is your sister too.
Oh, shit. I spent the night with my own sister?
Они, кстати, трахались, что ли?
You from the moment we first spoke on the boat. Now I understand why. Do you realize what that means?
Это на самом деле было, то ли не было. Типа, я уже запутал, то ли они действительно тестиком занялись. Это все глюки, то ли... Пусть будет так.
When I think of my feelings for you, that feeling, it hurts all of a sudden. She's there.
На мою голову лезет.
She's trying to read my thoughts. Emily, don't do that. Get out of my mind, please. Let me remind you that it's forbidden between demons.
Sorry, Louis. I didn't want to.
I have a sister.
It's very strange for me too.
Ну и сюжет тут начинается.
Yes.
Yes. I must get some rest. I must ask you to leave me now.
All right, but don't finish that bottle.
Don't start now. I would like to get some sleep.
I'll be leaving you then. Thank you, Emily.
The Lady's Waldegrave by Reynolds, painted upon the request of the Waldegrave family, in an effort to find them a husband. Displayed like meat. It's disgusting.
Они мудрее. Была семья демонов. С Морти. Что-то еще. Здравствуй, спасибо за последнее письмо. Я короны что ни в коем случае не должны помешать сэру Грегори. Им явно удалось учиться в поддержке Успенского дворца. Нас Стали по рукам, ногам, лишились так свободы действий. И меня в курсе дела, не будет просто любовью и, судя по всему, французский орден не знает о поездке нашей знакомой Сары, поэтому не сказать. Впрочем, как мне кажется, они явились сюда по личному.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling me.
Мадам, благодарствую вас за заботу о королевстве. Королевство с каждым днем становится хуже, но я полагаю, припадок пройдет. Не могли бы встреч, прости, величество, обсудить с супругом мое ходатайство о повышении налогов. Я делаю все возможное, чтобы спасти страну от разрухи, но, к сожалению, из-за душевного королевства получит. Заранее благодарю за помощь. Пит, премьер-министр королевства. Я думаю, со временем тоже стрим этот. Идите посмотрите. Давно покупал часть.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Странно, я в прошлых раз тут все зачитал, они опять обновили. Лекарство. Лекарство. Я пропустил интересную эту вот часть. В интернете так как в этих главах уже. Пожалуйста, не особо много играть. Пару глав. Я тут и пройти. Я не помню. Этот мужичок, оказывается, наш отец. Демон тут.
You must have been disappointed not to have been able to speak to Sarah one last time. I would have liked her to tell you herself.
Well, I guess I'll never know now.
True. Even so, there is one more thing I haven't told you about her. Sarah was my daughter.
What? But why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say. Quite curious to find out more. My whole way of thinking has been blown apart in just a couple hours.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
I think he's worried about you.
Worried? Marvelous. That's just like him. You know, in a family like ours, we all have a role to play. And his is to worry about everyone else. Let me reassure you, there's no reason for him to worry about me.
And what's your role in this family?
Mine? Oh, I think they probably feel I'm the eternal naysayer, I suppose. I think one mustn't be afraid of change, and that it is healthy to challenge oneself at regular intervals. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
So that's your project.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Tell me what you think about progress.
Progress is essential, Louis. It's the future.
Короче,
What
прогресс ему нужен,
Progress
за ним
must
будущее.
liberate humanity from burdensome chores. Progress must replace man wherever his presence is not obligatory. It creates both the desire and the need. It will liberate women as soon as the machines are able to do all the chores in the home automatically. It will bring men together by bringing a faster means of locomotion. Look at the cultural revolution that printing brought about. What obscurantism! By harping on this concept of good and evil, guilt and redemption, look where men are now, locked up in beliefs that should no longer exist. It's time for men to rediscover themselves and to take control of their lives, as they really are, without any moral judgment.
And what would you propose for women?
They must be given the right to work and to vote. Look, at the moment they don't work. They take care of raising children. What a mistake. We have to get them out of the house. Make them work. In this way, not only will they become consumers, but they will also delegate the job of education to the system. We could guide humanity from a young age, Louis, don't you see? Today we are wasting too much time.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example. It's an archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions. Tomorrow, if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as a workforce. But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach. Otherwise, man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence, but humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are? I see your point.
Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
Блять, людьми теперь смогу.
I don't see how I could do that.
I shall help you the first time.
I don't see how I could do that.
I shall help you the first time.
How do you do it?
It's an animal resonance. How it works is still a bit unclear even to us.
А
Like
воздействует
a
на
wave
дух,
or a sound?
управлять
That
не
seems the
может.
most likely, yes. In my opinion, demons are capable of tuning their psychic frequency to that of others. That is why, for example, I tend to surround myself with deaf and dumb servants. The servants dressed in black. I infiltrated them. I opened a channel between them and me, and then I deprived them of speech and hearing. This way, no other demon can turn them against me.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed sides. Here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes, you're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche. Make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Обычного детектива сделали что-то необычное.
Let yourself go. You have the skill.
Фантастику с
Let your
демонами.
nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you
Интересно, чем это все закончится. Бумажку взяла.
That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaget had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my proposition.
А как тогда
Be careful.
сестра-близняшка там умерла? Демоны, или они умереть все-таки легко могут? Одна застрелила другую,
You'll
и она
see
все-таки...
when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me, and I'll send it off immediately.
Просто обычной
Alright,
пулей
I'll
можно.
take care of it.
Давайте. Дети.
Monsieur Jacques Perru, Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
А, это не,
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
по-моему, этот рядом с нами.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Священник.
Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Ah, well, Louis, what brings you back to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Right. Now I need to concentrate.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence.
Мы
I wanted to
убиваем
thank you for
демонов,
your
я не
help.
понял.
I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lance.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade of a lifetime for some people, Louis. You are searching for another holy grail.
You're nearly there. Link into his thoughts.
Does it annoy you at all?
But what on earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence.
I can feel it coming. It's working.
What insolence? Why, really? I am a man of the church, Louis. May God keep me from such ambitions.
Right. Let me in, Your Eminence.
Why?
I've done it. I've done it, damn it. He was right. This is just crazy. I can't believe it. Look at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me.
Right. Well, it's time I got started. Let's see what I can find here to help me write that letter. I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different.
Дорогой Джузеппе, позволяет мне принять приглашение сэра Грегори посетить собрание лорда Мастера. Буду благодарен ей. Прошу засвидетельствовать мое почтение им обоим. Дайте сэру Грегори, что равно следует нашего знакомого епископа Ярамонти. Полагаю на вас. Хранит вас Господь желание Великобраски. Прошу вас ставить печать моим детям. Когда... Дорогой Джузеппе, еще раз благодарю за то, что согласились представлять Ватикан лорда Мартимера. Надеюсь, ваше путешествие прошло хорошо, несмотря на пересекать охваченные вакансами. На вас возложена большая ответственность, мой. Хранит вас Господь Джованни Анджеликас. Что же мне выбрать? Понять.
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction,
Your
Holiness,
Holiness, thank you for your trust.
Пиши. Нельзя отменить ты. Как теперь-то? Что делать? Я без понятия, что выбирать. Выйти не отсюда. Я буду. Не хлом, Ортимер — это наш отец. Обоих хранить.
It even appears that Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory both have access to obscure, superior forces to help them reach their ends. I think the Papal States, for the sake of their own preservation, ought to condemn this practice of conferences in the future. In one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change and to
В
stop
интернете
using
чуть-чуть
personal stamp.
посмотреть.
He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it. And I remember that. Flore in Domo Domini. Piaggi once gave me a sealed letter. It had the same seal on it. I remember now. Giustizia, misericordia e umiltà. Boy, I gotta brush up my... I think it's in Italian. Justice, mercy, and humility.
Без милосердия.
A circle with a cross inside. Now, I distinctly remember this seal that Piaggi used on the letter he gave me. This isn't the same stamp. This seal is different to the one Piaggi used for the letter he gave me. Yes, I'm certain of it. On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
Этого.
Latin, it blooms in the house of God.
Это.
There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo.
I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Так как в этом было.
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle.
Немного томительное, ну да, отдыхай тогда, да. Спасибо, что зашел.
Yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key.
Спасибо, что заходил.
Today the date is 24/01/1793. 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 Today the date is 24/01/1793.
А правильно там?
Today the date is
Каждый раз так.
24/01/1793. Today the date is 24/01.
Делаю как в интернете. Блин, эти загадки слишком.
Today the date is 24/01/1793. Today the date is 24/01/1793. Today the date is 24/01/1793. Today is the 24/01/1793.
Закончи пить. Прошел 1,5 часа, я буду. Как получить вот это о людях в интернете где-то будет? Это хрен с ней.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it. That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he
Блин.
can't hear us? What's going on here? Piaggi. The old goat is going to drop us. It's a lousy turncoat. Well, he'd better not tell me he just fell asleep.
Calm
Пусть
down.
будет так.
Monsieur de Richet came to see me because he was having anxiety attacks and wanted something to help him relax. I'm afraid I've been a little heavy-handed.
You can say that again.
I was about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is, and there he stays. It's the perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him. Can you keep a secret?
No, I don't think I'd like to know about anything that would justify such an act.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but you really must pull yourself together. The conference will soon be on us, and I don't need you falling to pieces now.
Don't worry, I shall be there.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up? If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he?
5.
I am certain that Sir Gregory would be opposed.
You know nothing. I know Sir Gregory better
That's
than...
against the rules of the conference, Monsieur von Volna. I refuse to go against Sir Gregory.
Right.
Monsieur von Volna, I always act in the best interest of all. I assure you.
Он тоже, наверное, демон.
You must have lost your mind to want
Он
to take such
включил
an
умение
extreme course of
видеть
action.
слабости, а
No
не
one's asking
подписывать.
you to help me do it. He is capable of reporting me to Sir Gregory. I'm really risking my neck here.
If you lay a finger on him, I'll denounce you to Sir Gregory. I'm warning you.
You old weasel! Very well, Piaggi, you win.
Наверняка тоже демон какой-нибудь. Раз я читаю его мысли, он это должен знать. То, что я нифига не сплю, наверное, тоже должен.
But I'll find out sooner or later.
Слабости не показывай. Слабости у демонов обычно не показывают. А ну-ка, а если... Если я... А не, одна известна, остальные не... Нет, нет. Этого нет. Демоны.
Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the red salon.
Эти. Они... Наверное. Какой телефон? Кёльнера. Вы избежали отравления после разговора с Таганом Кёльнером. Я еще травануть, а не... Лол. Понял. Блин, ну как это что работает?
So,
Я думаю,
Louis,
что с ним такое-то?
what was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter. I have to admit, the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
Что выбрать? Легко справился, наверное.
Everything went as planned. I didn't encounter any particular difficulties.
Well done, you. On my first try, well, it took me 3 goes. But you did it. Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him, too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't
Сторону
involve
демонов
him.
или...
He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches.
Ну, я там их обоих вроде написал в этой записке. Короче, если я человек выберу, а меня грохнут, нет.
And this
Какую-то хрень я намудрил в этом прохождении.
Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh,
Черта не понятно. Выбрать дальше. Конец главы или что? Хочу никого попасть.
ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother,
Хочу я никого.
Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
What place is that?
At the end of a leash, like all the others.
Don't listen to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. Through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes,
может, блин,
cry out loud. His whole system
Слушайте, что с этим сюжетом началось?
too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
Does he have an inferiority complex?
I've told him time and time again, Louis. He always has to
Понять,
take
что
it one
брать,
step
как
too
то
far.
получится, то получится. Очень сложно.
You are
Ну,
blind,
все идет не
brother.
понять.
Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Tea is drunk hot or not at all, William? When will you learn? It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
When you speak of the right order, I can't help hearing your order.
Louis, wouldn't you think that by now we've acquired a certain experience? Don't you think that we are the best place to know what the right order should be by now?
I mostly understand that even with the best of intentions, this kind of talk could well be misinterpreted. Every powerful man has had to speak in this way at some stage. That doesn't mean that they were right or that they achieved great things. Take the kings of France, for example. They weren't all good monarchs.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind. It's time for things to change. I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary,
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
there you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now. If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I'd better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
Я человек выбрать, блин, я... Ой, блин. Понятно. Блин, Мортимер, хер с ним, демоны.
It's useless trying to resist my true nature. I'm a demon. May as well accept it. The sooner the better. Even if I
Мамашка все
continue
равно
to be
умерла.
all my friends and acquaintances will inevitably end up dying. And I'll be left on my
Теперь
own
сдохли.
forever. I'm
Против
determined
демонов, наверное, не
not to be alone.
пойдешь даже с копьем.
The sooner, the better.
So? What do you choose, Louis?
Дать ему,
I shall
наверное,
follow my father, Sir
дать
Gregory.
черт пусть.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Please,
Don't take offense.
Хотя я
but
против
I
них
just
письмо
can't turn my
написал.
back on him.
It's time we finished what we
Это был
started.
человеком.
Final vote of the
Меня бы
conference
убили, не?
over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose
Понятно,
you
короче.
gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
Сложная игра
Come,
какая-то.
follow me. It's time for
Выбрали.
us to get ready.
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is?
You. My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to resume. The time has come to lay down all our cards.
Да, итак, в итоге у нас конец главы. Прокачивать без понятия. Я тоже не. И остальные пропустил. Это такой. Если я могу это докачать, либо два вот этих. Как есть. Финальные титры сезона. Смотрите, что в этом эпизоде было. Оказывается, демон, мамашка наша умерла, мы не успели ее спасти. Оказывается, вот эта девушка и ее сестра были демонами, но она ее как-то убила, хотя она демон. Понятно. Меня легко убивается, обычной пулей даже. Это будет в следующем эпизоде. В случае чего я посмотрю еще, может, в интернете. Варианты, что могло бы быть. А из трех этих. В первом или здесь по 3. Каждый где-то на... Час уж. Даже больше. Да, по-моему.
From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Как мамашка могла
Let us
выжить?
remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Мамашка же умерла вроде.
Makes no difference.
Или она демон.
To fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
Что могла выжить?
It's all already in there.
Dear friends, I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you have all been affected by this. Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard. It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can.
Don't worry, William. We are all here to support your project through to its conclusion.
Thank you, George. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, stay with me a moment, won't you? I'll be needing your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust. It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free rein, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to our side.
Начинает.
One after the other. You can do this. I know it.
Very well, Father.
Now go, and come back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
Не могу ничего. И остальные вещи. Наверное. Где-то что-то мог.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form? Charming.
Devil's Thorn.
Опять же, это на рядом с нами.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I've come just as a friend.
All right then, Louis. But be quick.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
It's got nothing to do with it, but... You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything? Oh no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Poor man seems terrified. It'd be a good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
Tell me, Your Eminence, do you know anything about symbols and dreams?
Come, Louis. The scripture... rejects all divination through dreams. You ought to know that.
Of course, I wasn't suggesting that these visions were messages from God, Your Eminence. But it might be that when we rest, our mind imagines situations based on things that left an impression on it. Take your dream, for example. What did it speak of?
I'm not sure that I can speak about it.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. There's no one else here but me.
Well, I was right here, in my room, and you came to see me. Then it all became confusing. I know that Mr. von Wallner was here too. No, it's not possible.
What was he doing?
He tried to harm you.
Damn it. He does have memories of what happened. Your Eminence, you have no reason to worry, because I'm right here in front of you, in perfect health.
Yes, you are right.
You're probably just a little tired, overworked, that's all.
That's it. Just a bit tired. Anyway, thank you for listening. Please excuse me, Louis, if I've wasted your time. You came to see me about the conference, I imagine. And here I go rambling on about I don't know what nonsense.
No need to apologize, Your Eminence. Think nothing of it.
What did you want to speak to me about?
Right. It's now or never to get him to change his mind. I must admit that opposing you pains me, and it pains Lord Mortimer a great deal as well.
Так, я открыл наконец второй слав.
I can well imagine. You should know that.
Руди.
I am not happy about it either.
He's an upright man who, like yourself, spends his time helping others and doing good around him. But you know that better than I do.
I owe him a lot, you know.
Your Eminence, if you feel you owe him something, let me tell you it's not too late to show it.
It's thanks to him that I took the whole...
That's one.
We met when I was very young, here, on this island. After our encounter, I had the firm conviction that my duty was to take the holy orders. To tell you the truth, I owe him everything.
Have you ever thanked him for it?
Never. You must find me ungrateful.
I would never dare, Your Eminence.
You came to persuade me to join him, didn't you?
I don't have that power, but I do sincerely believe that Lord Mortimer serves a righteous cause.
You are an angel who brings peace to the soul, my son.
Listen to your heart, Your Eminence.
You are right. To hell with all this political manipulation. Yes, I must listen to my conscience.
Yes, listen to that little voice in your head. What does it say?
Yes, Louis. I will vote for William's project. I will follow you.
I'm sure it will mean a great deal to Lord Mortimer, Your Eminence.
Once again, thank you, my son. Please leave me now. I must pray.
Of course, Your Eminence. I'll be on my way now.
That's one. Так, и на этом мы закончим. Остальных мы будем... На этом мы закончим. Продолжим завтра, наверное. Уже до финала. Спасибо всем, кто заходил на стрим. Всем удачи. Остался у нас один эпизод только. 5. 5. На этом мы завершим. Спасибо, ребят. Думаю, до финала мы уже дойдем. Не знаю. Часа на 2, наверное, будет. Я начал 5 чуть-чуть. 5 наверняка не самый длинный. Всем удачи. Всем пока.